Hello, you guys. So I don't know if I'm going to do this every week, but I figured I want to try something new and we're going to do some homework. And the topic is going to be about how we romanticize goals and wants in our lives. And that is what keeps us from actually achieving them. This morning I was talking to someone and we were talking about this topic, and I was using this example because everybody knows it. How people romanticize relationships when they are single. When you talk to someone who's single, they say, "Oh, I can't wait to have a relationship because I can't wait to wake up next to someone all the time, or have someone to go on vacations with, or have someone to do things with." And that is what they focus on. But I like to believe, as a veteran single person, I have the wisdom to know that if you are choosing to be in a relationship, you are choosing all of the hardship that comes with a relationship. And it's not that relationships should be hard, it's just difficulty comes up when you have two people trying to work together in a more intimate way, right? So the way I look at it is I personally, if I want a relationship, I want the times where we are trying to figure out how our differences of communication can work. I want the mundane day-to-day, like we're just making dinner type of thing, or whatever, we're just sitting watching TV. I want the times where we are trying to figure out how we grow individually but also together. Those are difficult conversations and moments, but they are great. And I want that because I would want that full relationship. That is how you grow into a more successful and beautiful relationship. It's the same with everything. I want to start my own business because I can't wait to have my own hours, be my own boss, make more money, etc. People forget that on the road to starting your own business, you have sacrifice, you have financial hardship or stagnation or whatever. You have to give up certain parts of your life where you're working longer hours, because that is what starting a business is, right? But people romanticize the one part and they forget about the other part. They want a promotion, but they forget that with increased money comes increased responsibility. They want kids, but they forget that kids are a lot of work, right? And so we romanticize these ideas and these wants, these goals rather. And then the minute we run into any hardship, we stop. We take that as a sign that we're not supposed to be doing this thing. But it's not that it's a sign, it's that you didn't choose the want of the hardship that goes into the goal. The fact is that the hardship is what grooms you and prepares you for the journey of this goal, right? It's what makes the goal even better. And there are blessings that come from that growth, from hardship growth, and there are blessings that are on the other side of that journey of being able to start your own business, whatnot. But because we do not fully accept the hardship that's going to come with it in a way that we almost want it, we don't get to actually fully accept the goal. So we don't actually have a goal. We just have a thing that sounds really good to say that we want, and it just keeps being a thing that we want forever, but it's always far away. So the homework that I want you guys to do is I want you to write 3 goals, 3 wants that you are not moving on. And I want you to write down why you're not moving on them. Have you just romanticized it? Have you actually ran into enough hardship and enough barriers that you actually believe you've received a sign this is not the right thing for you? Why isn't this a goal that you are moving on? Is it something that's just nice to say? Is it something that you want but you don't really want because you aren't willing to sacrifice for it? You have to be really honest with yourself in this, because it's great to say that you want to start your own business, but it's a lot harder to say, I also want to sacrifice my time at happy hours and going away for weekends and not getting epic passes and spending money on frivolous things because I need to save up for my business. So you're going to write 3 things that you want, that are goals that you have not moved on because you have romanticized them. And then you're going to write down why you've romanticized them. What about it is the romance for you, and what hardships are in front of that goal or a part of that goal that you are not willing to accept, and then what hardships are a part of that goal that you will accept, that you want in addition to the goal. You're going to write that down, and at the end of the week you're going to really reevaluate whether those are true goals or whether those are things that you need to just cut and stop saying because it's irrelevant to your life. You don't actually want it. And I promise you, it's almost like Maria Kondo. If you have something in your closet that you keep because you keep saying, I can't wait to fit into that again, or I can't wait to wear that again, I can't wait to have something to wear that too. If you get it out of your closet and you remove it, you actually have less anxiety. I promise you about this. So getting rid of something that you've loved to say, I want, it may seem like you're giving up or you're failing, but I promise you it opens space for actually having things that you want or real goals that you really will move on. But right now, I want you to focus on the 3 things that you want or goals. You're going to write down if you're romanticizing or not. What keeps you romanticizing? What do you romanticize about it? What are you willing to accept? What are you not willing to accept? What are real goals in your life with hardships you are willing to accept?